She said, you don't want this heart, boy, it's already broke. Told me everything she touched just goes up in smoke. Only stay a couple nights, then she gon' be gone. I said, baby, you should know that's what I want. That's what I want, that's what I want. That's what I want, that's what I want, that's what I want. What I want, that's what I want. That's what I want, that's what I want, that's what I want. What I want. And you ain't gotta worry about no trust issues with me. I got them too. I got them too. Now you ain't gotta worry about no exes that crazy. I got them too. You know I do. If you're in a hurry, now you ain't gonna hurt me tonight. And it won't be the worst thing if this is all it is. And in the middle of a kiss, she said, you don't want this heart, boy, it's already broke. Told me everything she touched just goes up in smoke. Only stay a couple nights, then she gon' be gone. I said, baby, you should know that's what I want. That's what I want, that's what I want. That's what I want, that's what I want, that's what I want. That's what I want, what I want. That's what I want, that's what I want, that's what I want. That's what I want.
There ain't no hard feelings if you only wanna act like others do. For a night or two, oh yeah. And sometimes in the morning, go back to being someone you never knew. You never knew, baby, don't you worry. You ain't gonna hurt me tonight. It won't be the worst thing if this is how it is.
Then she kissed me again and said, you don't want this heart, boy, it's already broke. Told me everything she touched just goes up in smoke. Only stay a couple nights, then she gon' be gone. I said, baby, you should know that's what I want. She said, you don't want this heart, no, it can't be fixed. And I ain't ready to try on a night like this. But if you still wanna stay, there ain't nothing wrong. I said, baby, you should know that's what I want. That's what I want.
What up, baby? It's Wednesday. Once again, it's King's Court, the #1 DJ live stream on YouTube. Welcome in, my people. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, man. I'm excited tonight. I'm excited. We got so much to talk about here tonight on the show. Everybody hit that like button. Make sure you answer the poll that's in the chat right now. We're going to be talking about a lot of things tonight, man. I got a great show for you guys tonight. 2 hours, King's Court, me and you. Let's go. Wednesday night, the greatest night of the week. Right now, it's happening. It's going down. Let's go. Everybody, welcome back. Nick Nystrom is back, my babies. Let's go with the 20 gifted memberships.
Give me a hell yeah. I said, give me a hell yeah.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
The 20 gifted. I can't even see the chat anymore. It went so fast. It blasted through all the members. Thank you so much, Nick, man. You are the man. Nick Nystrom is back with a boom. With a boom in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. All the new members, make sure you hit those emojis in the chat. Nick just granted you the gift that keeps on giving for 1 month straight. You can hit all the badass emojis we have in our chat. And guess what? Nick is keeping it ad-free for everybody moving forward. Let's go. Ad-free, baby. Let's go. Everybody show some love to Nick, especially if you got a membership. And speaking of the membership, guys, speaking of the membership, since Nick gifted all those badass memberships, I have, I'm going to be having a new video going live on my membership channel soon in the membership section. It's going to be another gig log because you guys, I know how much you guys love the gig logs. And yeah, man, so that's going to be fun. But we got a great show here tonight. Let me tell you guys what we got lined up for the show. We're going to be talking about the wedding that I went to last Friday. And we're going to be talking about some incredible things I learned at that wedding, including the next topic, the speaker brand that I am now obsessed with and in love with. Put it in the chat if you think you know what is the answer to what is the new speaker brand that I'm absolutely in love with now. Huh? Tell me, guys. Tell me. We're going to be talking all about that. And we're going to be talking about some new both lighting up lights that dropped. Yeah, I'm sure you guys probably all saw that already, but we're going to be talking about it. We got some drama. We got some drama stirring up in the DJ world. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Turbo sound, Nick Nystrom says. I don't know. You got to wait. You got to wait. It's coming up, baby. And last but not least, we're going to be talking about custom DJ booths with my man who is the guest of the hour this week, Nick Colletto. I hope I said that right. And he is I think he's the owner and operator of Timber Groove DJ Booths. If he's not the owner, then he's one of the partners or whatnot, but he's the man that represents Timber Groove DJ Booths. So we're going to be talking to him. As you guys know, I purchased a Timber Groove and yeah, man, it was amazing. I did a gig log on it. And yeah, we're going to be talking to him in the final hour of the show. So I hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys are buckled in. You're all strapped in, ready to go. Let's say hello to the chat. Oh my God, the chat already blasted through so much with the 20 memberships from my man, Nick. Let's go. Let's go. Scott Pruitt, anything Nick Nystrom does is worth dropping in for. Hey, Scott, thanks for being here, man. Thank you for being here, brother. See, you already knew Nick was going to drop some fire right at the beginning of the show, and he did it, boy. He did it. JTech has 3-hour show tonight. So not tonight, JTech, not tonight. All right, let me pass through here of all these gift memberships. See if I can get through it. All right, received. Became a sponsor. Rudy just became a sponsor. I don't even know what that means. I think that's the Stream Elements way of saying they became a member. All right, keep scrolling. Shuffle Couples in the house. What up, Dan? Thank you for being here. By the way, guys, if you haven't seen Dan's latest video, your boy, your man, truly, yours truly made a cameo in his video. It was pretty funny. So make sure you guys go check that out and get you a good laugh. And let's see. Keep scrolling. Wow, that was a lot. Damn. All right. Nick says LFG. Let's go. Let's go, baby. We all the way back, baby. Let's go. All right. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Stevie Ray is here. What's up, Stevie Ray? Let's go, Stevie Ray. Nick, you never get me a membership. You're already a member, bro. You're already a member. You can't get a member if you're already one. Yeah, I know. It'd be cool if you could pick. That would be awesome, since then I could finally give my son one. Ricky Gonzalez is here. Shorty from Philly is here. Let's go, Shorty. What's up, man? Thank you for dropping in. Appreciate you. Any newbies in here tonight, make sure you say what's up in the chat. And if you're watching this at a later time, I say it every episode. What are you doing? Why are you not here? Wednesday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, the #1 DJ live stream on YouTube with the greatest chat, the greatest live chat the DJs could ever assemble is right here, Wednesday nights, 7 to 9, and you should be here too. So if you're watching this at a later date, thank you very much. Hit that like button. All you guys in the chat, make sure y'all hit that like button so this will get shared out to all the members out there. And yeah, if you're watching this at a later date, get in here in the live chat on Wednesday nights. Last week, we had almost 60 people in here. It was awesome. It was amazing. And Slim Thug, what in the world? What in the world is Kelly talking about? I like Slim Thug, though. He's my favorite Houston rapper. Blast King, Shorty says, that's a good guess. Good guess. Good guess. I think you guys are going to be a little shocked when I talk about it. That both lighting announcement felt like Steve Jobs presenting at the Apple showcase. Yeah. So that's what they were going for. I saw that Rick. Too many Nicks and Ricks and yeah, everything else that rhymes with that. No. I saw him talking about that, saying that he wanted it to make it like a like an Apple showcase or whatever. Ziggy's in the house. What up, Ziggy? I'm finally on time. Let's go, Ziggy. Everybody show Ziggy some love in the chat. All right, J-Tech says RCF. Good guess, good guess. Kevin Sounds is back. Let's go, Kevin. We got Kevin back. We got Nick back. The family is back together. Let's go. All right, Kevin is back in the house. Let's go. Thanks again for being in the video. You're welcome, Dan. It was fun, man. That was fun. Make sure you guys go check out his latest video on the X Vibes. It was pretty funny. It was funny. PSG Audio. What in the world? I don't even know who that is, Shorty, but that's a good guess. DJ to sound engineer, Cajun Sound Couple. What's up, Cajun Sound Couple? Thank you for being here. I think you're new to the chat. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Make sure to let us know where you're from and all that good stuff. Unless that's a handle that I missed. I don't know. Interesting. I don't know. Looks like Nuno's not in the chat, but yeah. Anyways, Nuno's going to be missing a few weeks. He's one of the moderators. He's going to Portugal, so I've been chatting it up with him the last few days. All right, well, let's get into this. We've got no time to spare, and I got a lot of stuff to talk about. So first up, we're going to talk about my wedding from last Wednesday. So let's get to my screen share. And I mean, last Wednesday. That was my show last Wednesday, moron. My last Friday. So you guys put it in the chat. Did y'all have any awesome gigs this past weekend? So I got the bright idea that, what do you guys think about this idea? Put it in the chat. So I know you guys are constantly saying you want me to post gig logs and all that. Well, I don't do that many gigs, as you guys know. So there's only gonna be like one gig log every I don't know, 2 or 3 months. So I got this bright idea. I love the community that Nick Nystrom is building out in Iowa. And so I'm like, look, I want to build a community like that here in Houston. And so I was thinking that this show, people were going to see it and I could start linking up with guys. Well, the unfortunate thing is not a lot of Houston DJs have been watching this show, but I did meet one. And he's been in the chat before. His chat name was like Guapo something or another. But his name is Jose Jose. Oh, Lord. I don't want to mess up his name. I think it's Rodriguez, but I just know him by his YouTube handle. Jose Pineda. So, Jose, if you're watching this in the future, man, thank you for having me. It was a great time. So he was doing a wedding this past Friday night. And so I reached out to him and I said, yo, man, like, this is what I'm looking to do. I would love to come join you at a wedding, and I will be like your roadie or whatever. And I'll help you load in. I'll help you do all that. But I want to record content for my YouTube channel and, things that I've learned and stuff like that. Basically a gig log, but I'm not the one doing the gig. So that way it's not so stressful. Like for me, doing a gig log is very stressful because I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing at the wedding. And, it's just a lot going on, right? And so I'm not great at multitasking. You guys have seen this on the show. When I'm trying to multitask and do 3 things at once, like I'm not the best. Southern Comfort's in the house. Let's go. What's up, Southern Comfort? Thank you for stopping in, brother. Appreciate you. And so anyways, and now the second reason that potential spam calling me, the second reason why I stopped, or why I wanted to go help him on this wedding, is because, all right, y'all ready for this? Let's go to the screen share. This is why right here. All right, let me shrink this down so you guys can see it good. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, here's our setup for tonight. I'm rocking a wedding. I said I'm rocking because I'm so used to talking in the first person whenever you're doing gig logs. With my man, Jose.
There's his setup over there. He's rocking the Rain 1 Mark II Allen and Heath mixer. We got the BASSBOSS 15-inch BB15 subs, the RCF 945A. HDM 45. Okay.
BASSBOSS BB15 subwoofers and the RCF. What was it?
RCF, man. They always get me with their RCM 45. Okay. RCF.
Good Lord.
HDM 45.
RCF HDM 45 tops. All right, let me tell you guys, man. Let me tell you guys, this sound system was awesome. Oh my God.
RCF, man. They always get me with their names. But look at this room. We got an awesome dance floor
Nuno's
here in the middle.
Nuno, let's go.
And it looks like we're gonna have well over 200 guests here tonight. Got the bar.
Now, guys, check this out. See how big this room was? This room was massive. I'm talking now in the camera, it doesn't look quite as big, but I'm telling you, this was one of the biggest hotel ballrooms I've seen. It was massive. It was like bigger than like a high school gym. That's how big this damn room is. And then, of course, it's covered in carpet. It's covered in drapes. It's covered in all the stuff that likes to soak up the sound. So I'm telling you right now, man, I would have been nervous if I would have showed up here with my 1503 Exotons. What's up, Drizzy? Drizzy's in the house. Let's go. Let's go.
In the corner, tables all around the room, candle lit.
Okay, Drizzy knows Jose. All right, good, good. Yeah. So, yeah, he's been a DJ for a long time. He doesn't have a big social media following. And anyways, he agreed to let me come to this wedding with him and record content. So like I said, guys, make sure you're a member of the channel. Nick just dropped a 20-pack of gifted memberships to you guys in the chat. This video will be going up in a few days, and make sure you check out my members section and check out the video of this wedding.
It's a cocktail hour right now, and it's outside the room, so he don't have his uplights on, but he's got uplights around the room as well, set to candlelight. And those will get turned on shortly before the guests arrive in the room. But that's what we're rocking with here tonight.
All right, so that was the sound system. Now, guys, I want to emphasize to y'all how badass this damn sound system sounded. I mean, all right, so for that, here, look at this. All right, I took a picture. Now, this picture is stupid because all you can see is my wrist. But what I meant to do by taking this picture, I should have zoomed out my camera and shown you where I was in the room. So I was literally, when I took the picture of my Apple Watch going off like this, I was in the hallway outside of that massive ballroom where I'm talking about carpeted floors, curtains that was soaking up all that sound. I was in the hallway outside of the room. I'm telling you guys, these speakers are for real. So RCF, it's for real. BASSBOSS, it's for really reals. For really reals. Wrist picks are members only. So I will show you guys just a couple of dance floor footage. This is a couple of things that I learned at this wedding. You can try some of those songs that you might not think would work. Look at this dance floor. It is popping, right? God, you can hear the bass just booming in this damn song. Anyways, I'm not gonna let it play for too long because I don't want to get flagged or whatever. I'll have to delete this clip later. But he's playing I Would Walk 5,000 Miles or whatever. I forget who sings that, but everybody knows the song. Everybody knows the words. I would never drop that at a wedding. He dropped it. The crowd went crazy. Now, if you look at this crowd, they are all pretty much an older crowd. There was no like young, like 20-year-olds at this wedding. And there were over 200 people. I think there was around 250 people in this event or whatever. So he drops that, right? But at this time of the wedding, they had been the Proclaimers. Okay, the Proclaimers. They had been dancing for about 30 minutes and they were getting tired. And so what he did, check this out here at the end. Oh, let me turn it back up. Whoops. I guess it wasn't. Okay, maybe that's on the next clip. It's on the next clip. So he did something else that I never, ever do at weddings. And I want to show you guys. So we can all learn together and try new things that you may not do, because I'm going to try it as well. So this song here, he was playing some Meatloaf song. And I'm like, what in the world is this? And he's like, yeah, it was a request from one of the guests. It was like an 8-minute long Meatloaf song. Oh my God, it's loud. All right. Okay, well maybe I didn't save that clip. I have the clip. It'll be in my you play that a lot and white people love it. Joe 11 coming in hot. All right, well I guess I forgot to save that clip. Well, anyway, one of the clips I have, and it'll be in the gig log. He has the dance floor popping, right? And then he notices that the crowd is getting tired. They're starting to, like, you know, head towards the bar and stuff. So he goes, all right, guys, I'm gonna slow it down for a minute. And he played I don't remember. It'll be in the gig log. Like I said, I think he played Chasing Texas or something, like a slow country song. And literally the whole dance floor stayed completely full. And I could tell people were starting to leave, like the dance floor was going to thin out. And he totally kept it packed all night long. And I never do that. Like, I never slow it down unless they specifically ask me to. And so I thought that was pretty good. I was like, damn, dude, like, I'm learning a lot from this guy. So again, all those lessons that I learned Friday night, they will be in the gig log that I post on my channel in the member section. And I'm keeping those videos in the member section because they get flagged by YouTube. You can't make any like income off of them or whatever because of the music. And then I think too, it kind of hurts the channel a little bit when you have all these like flags. So I'm just going to keep it in the membership section. Plus, you know, I'm focusing mainly on my reviews in my videos, but you guys never know. If you guys push me to put it on the main channel, I may do that. Like on the last gig log, I went ahead and put it on the main channel because it was a wireless DJ booth and I thought a lot of people could learn from it or whatever. But with all that being said, all right, so that was Friday night. I took a bunch of footage. I'm going to cut it all together. I'm going to make a gig log, like I said. And I had a lot of fun. So shout out to Jose Pineda, man. Thank you for having me. If you see this in the future, I know on Wednesday nights, he's got like baseball and stuff with his kids and stuff. So he usually catches the show after. But yeah, man, it was a fun time. It was a fun time. And I was shocked when I heard that BASSBOSS system. So here's the thing. Like when we first started, when no one was there, he turned on the system. He's like, all right, you ready to hear this? And I was like, hell yeah, I want to hear it. You know, I've never heard a BASSBOSS speaker before. And I was just excited about the subwoofers. Now, I've heard RCF tops before. I know they scream. And those things scream. Jesus. So loud. But anyways, he cranked it up, right? And holy shit, DJ Southern Comfort, let's go! Let's go with the $20 super chat donation. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keeping the show ad-free for everybody in the chat. Keeping it ad-free. I really appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all are awesome. But anyways, like I was saying, I'd never heard a BASSBOSS speaker before, so I was super excited for that. So when we first got there, you know, we hooked everything up, and I was standing at the back of the room, and he's like, all right, you ready? So he turns it on, and he cranks it up or whatever. And it sounded pretty good. And I was like, all right, you know, I was like, you know, it's good, whatever, you know. And I don't know what preset he had it on or whatever. I have no idea. You know, again, like I've never owned a BASSBOSS speaker. And I was like, all right, cool. You know, well, he went back onto the back of the speakers. He did some adjustments. Maybe he changed some presets. I don't know. Because like I said, he had the RCFs. When dancing started, he cranked that thing up. I'm telling you, all they are was two little 15-inch subwoofers, okay? Originally, when I first heard those speakers, I thought, let me go back to my chat screen. When I first heard those speakers, I thought, yeah, they're good. You know, they sound like the Maui 44s. You know, I mean, they're good. But I was like, $5,000 for two subs? I'm like, dude, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, if I'm going to spend that much, I'll just buy some Maui 44s. You know what I mean? He cranked it up during dancing. Holy shit, guys. Those two BB15 subwoofers, we were on the second floor of that hotel, okay? You could feel the floor moving. I'm telling you, I'm not exaggerating, you guys. Like, you could feel the floor moving. I could go 3 rooms away from that giant ballroom and still feel the bass that was coming from those two BB15s. BASSBOSS, I'm telling you, hands down, it's the craziest, most badass speaker I've ever heard. And now I am sold, man. I can't believe it. So All right, so as you guys know, last week we were talking about I'm trying to build the perfect column array killer, and I was trying to pair something with that Rockville sub that I reviewed. By the way, that video's got 18,000 views in 1 week, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's doing great. Thank you guys so much for supporting that video, hitting the like button, sharing it, all that good stuff. You guys are the best. So, as you guys know, we talked about it last week. I had a few speakers I was eyeballing. Well, you guys, you know, after I went to that wedding and I heard those BASSBOSS speakers, you guys know what I did, right? I jumped on Guitar Center and yeah, see, Nuno's in the chat. I told you BASSBOSS is no joke. He did. He told me. So I jumped on Guitar Center. Here we go. Back to the screen share, baby. And I got the, oh, that's the wrong one. That's his speakers. Yeah, so that was the BB15 and that was the RCF that he had as a top. Okay, let me get back here. Here we go. Here we go. Speaker. Here we go. So you guys know what I did, right? Here we go. Here we go. You guys ready for this? And you guys know Kelly was so excited.
Oh, daddy.
So I went ahead and I bought the speaker we were talking about last week on the show. I got the BASSBOSS SV9. It's the smallest, least expensive speaker they make, and it was still $850. That was a used SV9. Now, I'm currently working on a review video for this speaker, so it's kind of crazy that I went 0 to 100. I went from like a Kia to like a Ferrari, right? I went from one extreme to the other, right? It's so crazy, but all right, so let's talk about this speaker. So I worked my ass off this past weekend and yesterday trying to get the review for this speaker finished so I could post the review right before this stream, because last week I posted the Rockville review right before the stream and we had like 60 people, you know, come to the stream. So I think a lot of people watched that video. And then at the end of the video, I said, join the stream, you know, right after this video. And I think a lot of people did. So I was trying to get this video out. And let me tell you guys, let me tell y'all, all right, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Here, we got to get to the main screen. All right. We got to get to where y'all can see me. All right. This is the first speaker. And you guys know how many speakers I have, how many I've listened to, how many I've reviewed, how many. This is the first speaker that has ever whooped my ass. Now, what do I mean by that? All right. What do I mean by that? You guys are going to have to help me in the chat. You guys ready? Court is in session. I need your help. Okay. I don't know if I was doing something wrong. I don't know what happened, but let's talk about my trials and tribulations trying to review this damn BASSBOSS SV9. Okay. All right, so we got it. We got it in the mail. You know, of course, the first thing I did was I went and grabbed that bitch. I set it up. Look at this. Look at that. Doesn't that just look like perfect? It looks perfect, right? You got the SV9 on top. You got the you've got the $1,800 SV9 on top, and you've got the $300 Rockville sub on bottom. And look at that form factor. It's so beautiful. Look at that. It's like perfect, right? Now, let's talk about how this speaker whooped my ass, all right? Nuno said, I told you he was going to beat your ass. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. What the heck is that symbol? What, that big B? It's a B, honey. You talking about on the top speed? Yeah, that's a big B for BASSBOSS, for Big Block. Remember DJ Big Block? That was me. All right, all right, all right. So I just love the way this thing looks. Look, I took another look. I was having like a fashion show with this speaker. Look at that. Look at the silhouette. It's so clean. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. But now again, guys, let me tell you, like, even with this system right here, this setup, you're still only doing like 100-person wedding, maybe 125. Okay. If you have 2 SV9s and you have 2 of the Rockvilles, you're not doing 300 people, okay? You're not doing what Jose Pineda was doing in that big-ass ballroom, okay? It's not going to throw that amount of sound, but the problem is I don't know how much sound this thing will push out because here's a picture of when I was taking it apart. I have been trying for the last 4 days to get this damn, yeah, Joey, what's up? Joey Pena is in the house. He's dead. BASSBOSS over a $300 Rockville sub. He's dying. I know, Joey. I know. It sounds crazy, right? It sounds crazy. But this is what we do on this show, man. This is what we do. This is why you got to tune in every Wednesday night, 7 to 9. We have a good time here. We laugh. We have fun. This is what we do, right? I do crazy experiments like this for you guys as entertainment.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Is this not why you're here, to be entertained by some dumbass DJ? Well, you found the right place, all right? You found the right place. So back to the screen share. So check this shit out, man. Like I am so impressed with BASSBOSS products. Look at the speaker down here at the bottom right here. Look at this. It's carbon fiber. I made a joke in my Rockville video saying that the speaker looked like it was made out of carbon fiber. This speaker is made out of carbon fiber. That is crazy. So in this instance, you get what you pay for. The saying, it holds true. Like as far as BASSBOSS goes. Now, I don't know every company. I haven't seen every speaker ever made, but I'm telling you guys, man, these speakers are awesome. So again, why did this speaker whoop my ass? Well, as you can see here in this picture, you see that giant sweat pile right there? Well, that was because, let's tell you the situation. So again, guys, I need your help in the chat. You guys tell me, what the hell did I do wrong with this BASSBOSS speaker, all right? So first, I hooked it up to Bluetooth. Now, I know, before you start screaming in the comments, right? You can't test a speaker with Bluetooth. Now, that's how I've been testing all my speakers, okay? So I was trying to keep it 1-to-1. I was trying to keep it like, look, this is how I do all my tests. I know you guys say it's not right. I'm sorry, but this is how I do it. So I hooked in a Blafili Bluetooth XLR, and I put it into the BASSBOSS. I turned it on. I cranked my Bluetooth volume all the way up on my phone, and I could barely get 90 decibels out of this BASSBOSS speaker. I'm like, okay, something's wrong. This is not right, right? This speaker advertises 120 decibels, like continuous. So I'm like, okay, something is way off here. Something's way off. Something's not right. So this is when I had it hooked up like this. Look, you can see the Bluetooth receiver in the back of the speaker right here. So I was like, okay, fine. So I took the speaker off of this, right? And I took it into my office. I hooked it up to my Rain 1 controller, direct from the controller, turned on my laptop. I cranked up a song in my office, and this speaker was screaming. It was screaming, right? Screaming. Heavy as fuck. Shorty, no. This speaker right here is only 24 pounds, bro. I can like, I can pick that bitch up easy, all right? That's why I love this thing. I love it. All right, anyway. I hook it up to my Rain 1. I crank it in my office. This thing is screaming loud. I'm like, okay, I'm not talking way louder than the Bluetooth dongle. So I'm like, okay, fine. This is the one speaker that's going to whoop my ass. So when I get it outside, I can't do Bluetooth. I'm going to have to roll my DJ booth outside. So that's what I did for the video. I set up my camera equipment. I set everything up, ready to go for the review. And I should have took pictures of all this so you guys could have seen all this. But I roll my DJ booth from my office outside, set it up out there by my pool, hook it into the speaker, set up my cameras, hit go, and I get out my dB meter and I start, playing some music. I crank it up to like where I think it's like, as loud as my Rain 1 will push it. And guess what? It starts flapping, like making fart noises, like the bass, when the bass is hitting. And I'm like, what in the hell? What is going on? And I check my dB meter and it's at like 115. I don't know. It was quite a bit of dB. It was loud. But I'm like, what is the deal? So I go look at my Rain 1. I've got no red on my Rain 1, right? So I'm turning down the gains. Right? I go in Serato and I notice my Serato on my and I don't even know how this happened, but the Serato gain on my left channel was a little hot. I mean, it was barely, like a tiny bit. So I backed it back off into the middle. Again, I'm like, what the hell is happening here? So I'm like, okay, something is wrong with my Rain 1. Like, I don't know. So backstory, guys, the Rain 1, I noticed when I hooked it into my Exoton with the speaker just on, it literally was hissing so loud, it sounded like my wife's hair dryer. And I noticed with the Rain 1, I don't have my fan on. That's why I'm so hot. I need to turn that on in a second. All right. But anyways, I noticed that my Rain 1, when the mic 1 and mic 2, when those are toggled on, even with nothing hooked up to them, it pushes out so much gain, you can hear it in the speaker. Like, so I turned those off, and still the speaker sounded like shit coming out of my Rain 1. I don't know why. I don't know if there's something wrong with my Rain 1. Guys in the chat, y'all let me know. I'm going to turn this fan on real fast. Anybody in the chat, you guys, do y'all have a Rain 1? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I'm starting to hate this Rain 1 controller, guys. Are you guys with me? I haven't seen anybody comment in a while. All right, let me make sure everything's working good here. It's big but heavy as hell. No, that's like the last thing I'm looking at. Thank you. I'm still driving. Okay, JTech's still driving. Oh, wow. I have a ton of comments. It's just not working on my social stream for some reason. What in the... Okay, yeah, you guys were chatting. I'm here, Kelly says. Okay. What is going on? This thing looks weird too. Okay, so Kelly says I'm here, and that showed up, but all this other stuff didn't show up. Wow. Loving the live videos. Shit hit so hard. Shit hit so hard it turns your shit into gold bars. Dugout, what's up, Dugout? Thank you for being here, man. Sorry, guys, I missed a lot of these comments. It's not popping up on my social stream. It got hot? You think that's what it was? Because I only played it for like 20 seconds, dude. Like I literally barely even played it. Yeah, it is like 100 degrees outside. And I did have it in the shade, by the way, too. Sounds like your XLR output is going bad. That happened to my S9. Okay, thanks, Fox. Yeah, I'm thinking, man, there's something wrong with my Rain 1, man, because, anyways, okay, so after that, right? So after that, back to the screen share. Oh, back, not that. Hit this. There we go. No, not this. All right, so I wheel my DJ booth back in the house because by this time it's about to get dark. And now I'm pissed off. So I call Nuno. I call my buddy Nuno on here, right? And we chat for a while. And so then I'm like, okay, let me try it just straight out of my laptop. So I get a USB-C to XLR cable, plug it into the back of the SV9. And once again, I turn it all the way up on my laptop and I can only get 90 dBs out of the speaker. Like it's not enough gain. So I'm like, what in the hell? I was so pissed. This all was yesterday. Look how sweaty I was. Look at the back seat right there. I was soaked in sweat. I was so pissed. This is the first speaker that has ever whooped my ass for a review. So I gotta figure out what's going on. Next up, I'm gonna hook it up to my Rain 4 because I know my Rain 4 sounds amazing. I just hit the microphone. I thought I muted it. Okay. And I know my Rain 4 sounds great. So if it sounds messed up with my Rain 4, then there's something wrong with the speaker. Now, I did buy it used from Guitar Center. It was $850 instead of $1,700. Now, again, I do need to preface as well that this is the Mark 1 version. This is not the Mark 3. So unfortunately, I'm trying to get this review done, and I will be returning the speaker to Guitar Center. As much as I love it, dude, look at that. It's so sexy. I love it. I love it. I love the build quality, but I will be returning it, getting my money back. And you guys know I want the Mark III version. So I'm going to have to find me some Mark IIIs. But yeah, so that is that with the BASSBOSS speaker. Again, guys, put it in the chat if you have any advice for me. And I am sorry if I missed any of your guys' comments. Let me scroll back up here and see what you guys were chatting about. Hit the chat screen. The ultimate bathroom song. I don't know what that means. We were over that one. Noise reducer. Midwest folks love that song. Oh, okay. We're talking about the I Would Walk 5,000 Miles or whatever. That is a bathroom song, right? That's like an elevator, or you're shopping at Wieners. You're shopping at Kohl's. That kind of song. I stay away from it because I don't want to play the entire thing. Yeah, that's the 9-minute song from Meatloaf. Take them on a roller coaster ride up and down, up and down. Yeah, man, I go up and I just keep hitting them with it. Noah Duke's in the house. I worked as a resident DJ at a large country nightclub. I did 4 hours. Oh, look, Jose Pineda's in the house. Website 94K party. Oh, okay, never mind. I did 4 hours a night, 3 to 4 nights a week. You learn to rotate your dance floor. Yeah. So typically at my weddings, the dancing portion is only like 2 hours. So I mean, I don't beat them over the head with like EDM or anything. Like I'll start with the oldies, with Staying Alive, you know, the old stuff, get the old people up, September, all those hits that they all love. And then I'll go into the newer stuff at the last hour, but I keep the energy up. I don't ever like stop and play like Tennessee Whiskey or something like that. Unless the bride and groom specifically ask me to do that, then I don't do that. So, but I might try it. I might try it. If I see him getting tired, I might try it because it definitely worked at his wedding for sure. He had that dance floor packed the entire time, and he had about a 2.5 hour dance set. Let me see. Nice. You have to keep the clips with music under 8 seconds for the gig logs. Okay. Well, I can't do that, man. That's too much editing, man. I'm not trying to edit for 19 hours on one video. That's only going to get like 500 views anyway, because nobody loves gig logs anymore anyway. I was driving home. I just got home. Thank you, Nuno, man. Appreciate you. Premier Productions is here. Let's go. Let's go. Your name is on the scroll and text at the beginning and the end of the show for supporting the show last week and keeping it ad-free. Thank you so much. Everybody, hit the like button on the stream, answer the poll in the chat, and make sure if you want to support the channel, hit the join button down below, become a member, or hit the super chat button down below and support the channel and keep it ad-free for everybody moving forward. Thank you guys so much, man. I love each and every one of you. 41 people here in the chat. Let's go, baby. We are growing. We are growing, and I'm loving every minute of it. You guys are amazing. I keep hitting the microphone and thinking I'm muting myself with my fat face. All right. Beautiful J-Tech. We don't need those speakers. Nope. Kelly's already in the chat. Only if you sell 10. Yes, that is true. I need to sell at least 5 or 6 things recently. Now, I did sell. I remember I mentioned this a while back. I sold the Newmark Mixstream Pro Go controller. So shout out to who bought that. Yeah, he was a watcher of the show and he hit me up in the DMs and he bought that thing. So thank you so much. I have a Rev 7 for sale if you guys want one. And I have lots of speakers for sale. So you guys hit me up in the DMs if you would like to. It's all about the bass, Southern Comfort says. So those BASSBOSS column arrays are the column array. Oh, I mean, I'm a believer now, bro. I'm a believer. But $8,000? Hell no. Oh, speaking of that, Nick. Speaking of that, this is perfect timing. So you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do it now. I usually do the YouTube videos later, but we're going to do this right now because Nick did the perfect segue. All right, check this out, guys. So I'm enamored by BASSBOSS now, right? I love BASSBOSS. I think they're awesome. I cannot wait. I want to own them all. You know how it is, but there's no way I'm paying full price. So you guys know my channel is all about doing it the right way. So I'm going to be teaching you guys in the upcoming videos how to save money, how to get things on a not on a budget, because you ain't buying BASSBOSS on a budget, but how to save yourself some money and get some stuff. But anyways, I was watching all the BASSBOSS videos. I'd seen them all like years ago, but I was watching them all again this past week because I'm enamored by them now. I want to get this guy on the show. David Lee, this mad scientist right here. I got to get him on the show. It will happen. I'm manifesting it. But I was watching this video and now pay close attention to what he says right here. All right, y'all ready for this?
Doesn't it? Yeah. So we're going to have
So this guy right here, Alex Brown, asked him about making a column array. This video is 2 years old. Okay. This is before the BASSBOSS column array came out, the $8,000 18-inch column array came out. Now listen to what he says right here very carefully.
Products that are going to serve that purpose, that kind of compact, very easily transportable purpose, but not using the rows of little cheap drivers. Those drivers are not usually very good, and they're very cheap, and they don't.
And you can say that louder for the people in the back.
Yeah, right.
Okay, that part was really loud.
When you have a driver that's 2 inches, 3 inches in diameter, it's limited, and unless you have a tweeter, you're also trying to push the highs out of that, and it's just not going to. It's not the best way to do that. I mean, theoretically, maybe one day we'll have a technology for that, but that's not it. And also you've got one channel running everything. Don't get me started.
Come on, say it, David.
Not going to be a column thing. I just haven't found a way to do a column that's practical unless it's at least big enough.
He finds a way. You know he finds a way.
It's another thing that we probably will do, but it'll probably be something.
It's another thing we probably will do, but it'll probably be something like this.
Something more that wide than that wide.
Right.
And more.
And we all know what came out, right? The $8,000 Sublime 8 or Subliminal 8 or whatever the hell he calls it.
But yeah, we have that coming. So
we have that coming.
Actually, 3 versions of that.
We have 3 versions of that coming. Wait a minute. He's not done.
That are in the works. That's smaller to larger or larger to
smaller to larger or larger to smaller.
Smaller, depending. I think the bigger ones are going to come out first.
I think the bigger ones are going to come out first. You heard it here, guys. You heard it here first. Holy shit. BASSBOSS is going to be coming out with not just the 18-inch column. What do you guys put it in the chat? What do you guys think they're coming out with after the 18? He said I think the big one's coming out first. And we've already had the Subliminal 8, the Sublime 8, the Sublimate, the Subliminal 8. That thing is already out with an 18-inch column. Do you guys think he's making a 15-inch column? A BB15 column array? What? My mind. I'm hitting all the buttons. Yes. Oh, wait.
Hell yeah! I said give me a hell yeah!
Can you guys imagine a BB15 column array? Like the Maui 44 killer? Holy shit, I'm so excited. When I heard him say that, I almost shit my pants, all right? Oh my God, okay, back to the chat. Dude, oh my God, I swear every week I never get to half the stuff I want to talk about. All right, I told James to sell some stuff, Nuno said. That's true. All right, let me fly through this. BASSBOSS is no joke. You ordered the Subliminal 8. Hell no, bro, that thing is $8,000. You out of your mind? I'd have to sell a kidney with half of my speaker collection. All right, Shorty from Philly. I had it, took back after a day. It's a monitor, not a performance speaker. Hopefully it works better for you than it did for me. So I think it's going to work great for, like I said, for like a wedding of like 120 people and less. Another speaker, King must have a comfortable couch. What the heck is that symbol? It's just a big B. Return it. I told you it was going to beat your ass. First time I heard BASSBOSS was in not a so big club, multiple 18s lined up with each other. Honest to God, I felt like I was doing leg squats from how hard that bass was hitting. Dude, I'm telling you, the BB15s are awesome. Like, they are badass. Now, they are $2,500 a piece. They're on sale right now. No, they're normally $3,000 a piece. They're on sale right now for $2,500 a piece. And Guitar Center has used ones for $2,000 a piece. So yeah, that's crazy. What's up, DJ Chip C? Thank you for stopping in, my man. Appreciate you. Looks good, but I'll stick with my 15s and 18 Exotons. All right, Southern Comfort. I respect that. Nothing wrong with that. Y'all know me. I'm crazy, man. I'm always trying to do something fun on the channel. That's what I do here. Should hit so hard it turns your. Oh yeah, we read that one. All right, keep moving. I had a girlfriend like that once. Our neighbors hate us, by the way. Yeah, she's asked me to turn it down a couple of times. Last year at DJ X, BASSBOSS was knocking the dust off the ceiling. Like, I watched all their videos, man. I believe it. 100%. All right. You should try another output on the Rain. I did that. I tried both of the left and right outputs. You know what I should do? I should try the booth out and see if it's the same with the booth out. I might try that. Thank you for that idea. I am DJ Fox. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Do you have it on mic or line? I had it on line. It could be those knob volumes I mentioned to you. Yeah. So the Rain 1 has a bunch of weird issues, man. I really don't like it. I refuse to use the mic inputs on the Rain 1. They are just out of control. Like, you barely turn the gain knob like a quarter of an inch and the microphones will scream, and it's just ridiculous. I don't know what's up with that thing. Well, I would have tried another set of speakers to make sure it's not. I did. So other speakers are fine. It's not that. Well, no, like I said, I hooked it up to the Exoton and it was sounding bad too. So, all right. We'll do some more diagnosis. We'll go over it next week, what I found. That's for sure. That was an $800 workout for sure. So were you just hooked into the BASSBOSS or both of the sub and bass? I was just hooked into the BASSBOSS because I was trying to do a preliminary. I was going to do the BASSBOSS by itself, get the dB reading, and then I was going to hook it to the subwoofer, the Rockville $300 subwoofer. That's correct. I know, I'm crazy. And I was going to get the dB reading for that with them coupled together. By the way, it sounds badass. Now, all you haters out there, the Rockville Dual 8 with the Bass Boss, it sounds badass. It really does. Now, again, it's not going to do a 300-person party. It can do maybe 125, but it sounds awesome. It sounds awesome. King's Court, let the crossovers begin. Let's go. It's special. Let's go. Jackadoos in the chat too. Let's go. Country club DJing is a whole other animal. So enjoys gig logs. Do you happen to check the ohms on the Bass Boss? No, I didn't. I don't even know really what that means. I mean, I know like speakers have ohms and all that shit, but anyway. Yeah, 15-inch column, 100%. 21-inch column? Holy shit. Could you imagine their VS21 as a column array? Oh my God, that would be crazy. Can't wait for smaller Bass Boss column aimed for us wedding DJs. Bro, I know, dude. Can you imagine if they do a 15-inch column? You guys put it in the chat. How much do you think those guys are going to charge for that? So it's $8,000 for the 18-inch column. How much do you think they're going to charge for the 15-inch column? Probably $6,000. That would be my guess. Probably $6,000 if I were to guess. All right. I see my man is in the green room. Can you hear me okay? Thumbs up. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. All right, cool. We'll be bringing him on in about 10 minutes, guys. The main man behind Timber Groove's DJ booth. Get your questions ready. If you guys have any questions, make sure you put them in the chat. And like I said, like always, you can hit that super chat button. It will highlight the question, so I make sure I ask him. So guys, get ready, man. We're about to talk all about DJ booths. Let me get through the rest of this chat. I literally did not get to the new both lighting uplights and the drama between Nick and Rick Webb. So, alrighty, but we're going straight to the DJ booths. We don't have enough time. Someone take his board away. You guys are hilarious. Augustine Garcia, Bass Boss is the king of the speakers. Yeah, man. Well, I'm a total believer now. Like, I heard them in person and they're amazing, bro. They're amazing. They're like the perfect speakers for me. I love. I want to feel the bass when I'm DJing. You know, I want to feel it. So I like the warm bass that fills up the room. You can feel it all around the room. That's why I love the Maui 44s. That's the only column that I've really found that does that. The Bose L1 Pro 16 is close. Like it can kind of do it, but I hate the 180 dispersion. It blasts me in my ears if the speaker is anywhere near me. So if I don't have the speakers like 3 foot in front of me, I hate those speakers. So I'm going to be doing a review and selling those Bose L1 Pro 16s. I don't like them at all. I mean, I like the bass they produce, but I don't like them as far as they're not right for me. They're great speakers. They're just not right for me. Yeah, so that's that. I'm actually in. Nick says, Nuno, yeah, never heard. See the mics with any Rain products. Yeah, the mic inputs on the Rain products are terrible. What would they call a 12-inch column? A bass baby? Instead of a Bass Boss, it's a bass secretary or bass. Yeah, that's funny. All right, keep it moving. All right, let's get to our topic of the hour. We've got custom DJ booths with Timber Groove DJ booths. Guys, check this out. So Nick posted a while back. He posted a video, and let's check it out real fast. Y'all ready?
Everything starts with my custom DJ booth. This was
Look at this bad boy right here. Look at this custom DJ booth.
actually custom built by Timber Grooves. Nick at Timber Grooves are up in
We got Nick talking about Nick. Let's go. We got double Nicks in the house.
North Jersey. Basically, he hit me up, said, hey, I'd love to build you a booth. And all I told him was how high I wanted it and what color. And he did the rest. I think he did a nice job.
He did one hell of a job. Look at that thing, man. It's beautiful. Look at the finish on it. I love the two-tone colors. And the main thing I love about it is it's big enough to fit turntables and a mixer on the inside. That's what I was so disappointed about the new headliner booth that just dropped. It's wide. It's literally like 1 inch too small to fit the Rain 12s and a Rain 72. That's the only equipment that I have now that's not in furniture because none of the furniture is big enough to fit them in there. So that looks awesome. I love it.
Inside the booth, I have 2 Pioneer Cross 12s with a Pioneer S11 mixer. Obviously, a MacBook running everything. I do the 14-inch, not the 16-inch.
All right, that's basically everything he says about the booth. And then we can go to Jared Daniel Jensen. This is as well a Timber Grooves booth. This is the same booth that I bought. And again, we'll go over how I used it. Now, I used it in the completely wrong way, but I will go over that in just a second. Okay.
Stopwatch, it was 9 minutes and 17.
So anyways, he reviews this booth. He's got a couple videos on it already. That's the white version. And then if you see me here, here is the black version that I built myself. And I put like a little tray. I built myself. Listen to me. I built a little bottom tray with the wheels. And of course, Nick built the booth. And this is the black version. And it worked great. It worked really great. And I did nick it up a little bit again, because like I said, I used it completely wrong. This is supposed to be a booth that you can tear down into some bags, take it to your event. You set it up in like literally like 2 minutes, and then you put your equipment in it. Now I put all my equipment inside of it. I mounted everything inside of it, and then I strapped it to a trailer, and then I rolled it to 2 events because I had a bride request a mobile DJ booth that was battery powered. She wanted it on the dance floor. You guys saw the gig log. And well, hell, I can just show you, like, if you haven't seen it, you're new to the channel, here you go.
Can you elite specific?
Let me turn down the music so I don't get copyrighted. But look, I literally got this booth. I pushed it onto the dance floor, and the bride got behind the turntables. And we did this multiple times during the night. This was at the very beginning of the dance. And I screwed up with my 360 camera. This was the only clip that I caught of it. But you can see her enjoyment, like how much fun she had. And we brought it out again a couple of times during the night. It was awesome. And the booth held up great. I mean, it held up great. You know, now, again, like I said, I nicked it up and I kind of like ripped the bottom of it because I was trying to lift it over some stairs like a dumbass instead of picking it from the bottom. But that's all on me. That's not on the construction or anything like that. So it's really well made. And the best thing about it is the price. It's literally half the price of like a bun booth or something like that. So that's why I bought it. And yeah, it fits the Rain 4. You can see in there, that's what I have in there, the Rain 4. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, it did its purpose for those 2 gigs. And I still have it in my garage. It's still all put together and it's still holding up just fine. So here it is at KPO DJ. You can pick it up for $14.49 for the white version. I think the black version is the same. And then there's a couple different options down here. You can get it with like the moon dots lights to light up the bottom. You can get it with all the accessories for $18.49. So again, it's considerably less. It comes with the bags. It comes with everything you need. And it's considerably less than the bun booth and some of the other options that are out there. So again, guys, I wanted to highlight that and let you guys see what we're going to be talking about and what Nick is capable of building. And at this time, I'm going to load him in. So let's go to guest scene, guest 2. All right, here, properties, and come here. You ready to go, Nick? You ready? All right. Click here, paste, okay. Bam, there he is. All right, back to the chat. Studio mode off. Okay. Wait, DJ Fox is in here. Been watching your videos, man. Did you end up replacing your DJ Pocket camera that broke? You got to check out his videos, bro. You got to check out his videos. Better yet. Now we'll announce that later. Yes, DJ Fox. All right, they're already answering him for you. Al the Legendary's in the house. What's up, man? Thank you for being there. I've been building my own booths for 30 years. Yes, sir. Southern Comfort. I watched all your videos, man. They're awesome. So yeah, man, maybe I can hit up Southern Comfort. He might build you a badass booth as well. So anyways, if you're in the Texas area, but all right, man, let's bring in Nick right now. So let's see, guest scene. Everybody welcome Nick Colletto to the channel. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, we can't hear you. Hold on, do it again. Nope. And we did, this happened last week too. What, I don't know what happened. Check and make sure your mics aren't muted or anything like that. Everything looks good on my side. Let me see. Yeah, guys, again, put in those comments if you have any questions for Nick for Timber Groove's DJ booth. And yeah, we'll get this fixed up here in a second.
Test.
There it is. There he is. What's going on, brother?
Not much, man. Thanks for having me. Loud and clear. How do I sound? Okay.
Yeah, you sound great.
All right.
Sound great. Guys in the chat, make sure y'all put it in the chat. Yeah, I can hear him good.
I feel like that's the first question anybody asks on a stream. How do I sound? How do I sound?
Yeah, man. Well, thank you for being on the show. Like, I'm a big fan. I love anybody in the industry who's doing fun stuff for us to, you know, have, you know, what I created with that on that wedding was awesome, and that girl will never forget that. I know it. So you helped me do that. So thank you for your ingenuity and all that good stuff.
Well, I don't take the credit for that, man. That was a great idea, dude. And you were on here saying you're using the booth the wrong way. Listen, there's not really a right or wrong way. There's a recommended way, but you can use the product however you want to use it, man. So big ups to you. That was a creative idea, man, and you got that off for sure. That looked great.
Yeah,
nice
yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So thank you. So so tell me your origin story, the backstory with Timber Grooves. How did it all get started and everything like that?
Yeah, so listen, it just kind of happened organically. You know, it was cool for me to pop on early and hear y'all talking about gear. Let me tell you, man, I have so much insight on gear. I could talk gear all night long.
Well, you're in the right place.
I've been a DJ a long time, since 1999. I registered my DJ business in 2008. And I'm sure like most of you, like most people on here that are spinning, we spend a ton on road cases, right?
Oh yeah.
So I don't even know how long ago, 15 years ago, 17 years ago, something like that. I did a wedding for a carpenter. Wasn't a huge wedding, $2,000 check. And I had just bought my very first photo booth, the old school stacking photo booth that was just 2 plywood boxes that you'd stack one on top of the next.
Okay.
And they were like $4,000.
Oh my God.
And I get them, you know, if you were in the photo booth game back then you know what I'm talking about. But I get them, I stack them up and I open them up and I'm like, these are raw materials. You know, I can get this stuff at Home Depot for a couple $100 or less.
Yeah.
So I gave the carpenter the option. I'm like, look, man, here's the photo booth I'm using. You can either pay me the bill or you can source the material and hang out with me and teach me how to use some basic tools and build my next photo booth.
No shit.
And in turn, that was the most lucrative wedding ever. From there, I made every road case I needed for the next 5 or 6 years. And then I wanted my own hoverboard, the original podium.
Really?
Yeah, I would imagine everyone knows what that is by now, but if you don't, hoverboard, it's the original podium made from Germany.
Yeah.
The first kind of famous DJ furniture kit that people were buying. I wanted it. It looked dope.
Yeah.
It was expensive as hell. You know, I took my knowledge of what I already knew about basic woodworking and I made it. I made one. Yeah, and I loved it. I used it. I rocked it. I still rock the same one, my very first one. I've changed the insert out as I've changed gear, but that's one of my main pieces of furniture that I still go to. And that just kind of led to the next thing. People started making TV booths. I saw this dude selling aluminum TV booths for like 10 racks.
Yeah.
I could probably make this one too. So I made that and started using that a lot. And everywhere I went, it just kind of started steamrolling and the ball snowballing and the ball was getting bigger and bigger. And then maybe like the last 5 years, I kind of put the pedal down, started getting a lot more calls, started promoting things a lot more. And then just this past year was a pretty big year for us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
go ahead.
doubt.
I'm sorry. I just
good.
went on a
No, it's good, man. It's good. I love it. I love hearing it. And yeah, man,
cool,
that's what we're here for. And so I have some saws. I have some basic skills. My dad taught me. I floored in our attic. You know, I've done a few things. But I tried building a booth, man. And everybody in the chat, like people been following, they know. Like we talked all about it. Like it was a disaster. So I like to buy like what you guys have, like, you know, and I bought like an Amazon reception desk and I added to it. And yeah, the desk was literally $280. And now I get the most compliments on that freaking desk than any of my other DJ booths. It's crazy. But,
yeah, anything different, you know, you got to figure out how to stand out, you know?
Yeah.
So I went with those two things, the TV booth, you know, they started getting more and more common, the podium, which, you know, they're pretty common. They're also pretty expensive.
Hell yeah.
And then we sell that, and I'm glad I'm on here. I can talk about it. The Groove Notch is what that little booth is really called. We sell that at KPO because KPO asked me to start selling my TV booths.
Okay.
So we rolled some TV booths in there. We left them there for a year or two, and we sold a bunch. But most of the feedback from people was like, "Hey, I want something like for my back seat. You know, I want something for the trunk of my SUV. You know, I can't get a 65-inch TV in there."
Yeah.
And we kind of came up with something that was a little, you know, as you know, cost effective. It's pretty cheap. It's pretty basic. I personally think not to toot my own horn. I think the idea is pretty genius. The way it assembles so quickly without any hardware.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, and our goal, you know, the question everyone asks is why is there no bass? And we didn't put a bass in it because I wanted to all fit in one bag. That's kind of the whole thing there.
Yeah.
You know, and people ask, and I'm glad you mentioned Nick. You know, Nick's he's actually such a nice guy, believe it or not, when it all boils down. Super humble guy, super nice and respectful guy. We gave him one of the small booths also. And the complaint, the assumption I get on the groove notch is, man, that thing's going to wobble. It's not going to be stable. It's going to tip over. Well, if you go to Nick's Instagram and you look at, I think his third or fourth reel, he's at the World Cup spinning on the groove notch and ripping it. And the thing is, stable as it gets. So
yeah. It's like anything. I mean, if some drunk person like throws all their body weight in, it's going to knock over any booth, like any of those podium style booths. Yeah. So I can vouch for that as well. I mean, look, I put it on wheels and was rolling around. And like I said, I had put some L brackets to hold the top to the middle, but we literally ripped those out as soon as we got it in my trailer. So I was scared. I was like, man, you know, I'm going to be pushing. It was fine. It was totally fine. It was the way he's engineered it. It like fits into like a groove, if you will. And it's totally secure. Like unless somebody like football tackles it or something like that. I mean, that would happen to any podium, but it's totally sturdy.
You know, again, I'm spinning thousands of events at this stage in my life, and twice somebody has bumped into my DJ booth really hard. Once was an old carpeted Grundor facade. The thing cracked right in half. This dude barreled into me like a linebacker. And then the second time, ironically, was the very first time I ever used one of these prototypes. It's a black one. It's if you look on the KPO site, there's like this old school promo video. It's like the very first thing I did. I'm like on my hands and knees on 6th Ave in New York City. You see taxis going by the window. And that's the very first time I used that booth. And sure enough, somebody's sitting right in front of me. They literally got up right into it.
Oh, geez.
It was solid. You know, it wobbled the hair and then stood firm. So I love it. It's an awesome concept. We're coming out with a revision of it, but I can't say what that's going to be. I'm going to release it on August 6th, that KPO DJ.
Oh shit, that's coming up like in a week, huh?
Coming out soon.
Oh damn! Wow, awesome. Yeah. I'm excited. That's dope.
Thank you. We're out of New Jersey. Whoever Southern Comfort. What's up, man? I feel like I know that name too.
Yeah. He's a Texas boy, and he's got some badass booths that he built himself. He's got a big shop, and he does all that kind of handiwork and stuff. I've even asked him. I was like, "Yo, man, man, could you build me one?" You know. But
it's good to know people. You know.
For sure.
It's good to have friends in the industry.
For sure.
Big ups, man. I encourage everyone, to try to build their own booths, you know.
Yeah.
You never know what can happen.
Fun.
It's fun. It's hard. It's definitely fun. It's super gratifying.
Yeah.
When you're getting compliments on something that you pulled off the shelf at a lumber yard that started out as a little rectangle and you build something cool out of it, you know.
Yeah.
So it's really gratifying, you know.
What's super cool too is like if you take something like what he builds, get that, and then modify it like I did. So put in what you want to put into it. And then you've made something that's your own, but you don't have to do what I would consider the hard part. Like the part that he does is the really hard part. And I love the Timber Groove because you can switch out your controllers. You can use whatever you want. You don't have to change. Like I have the Danny Max, and I had to pay $200 to get a new top plate every time I use a different controller. And everybody knows on my channel, I'm a gear freak. I'm always using different stuff, different speakers, different controllers. That's just my thing. Like I like doing that. And so it was so annoying having to spend $200 every time I got a new controller for a new top. And with yours, you just slide it in, slide it out, and it looks good. It works good. So yeah, man, it's a cool design.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, and to keep it real, we sell booths like that with inserts. I'm sitting at one right here. This is one of my living room booths.
Yeah,
and the inserts are nice, no question.
But yeah, it looks better, I think. Yeah.
Listen, for us, we care about it. The groove notch is designed to hold anything Rain Performer or smaller.
Yeah.
Purposely, like you can set up like your FLX4 on that thing if you really want to, and it looks great from the client side, which is really what matters. It looks great.
Yeah.
The groove notch comes made for Rain, which is a little bit taller, as you know as a user.
Yeah, it was perfect. It fits in perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was what I maxed it out as. I wanted to max out at the Rain Performer or the Rain 4. It's the same exact size. And if you use anything Pioneer, we include riser blocks. So if you noticed in your package, you got these 4 blocks that were wrapped up, and you had an early model too. You had one of the earlier purchases.
Yeah.
We actually changed the type of wood since you purchased it, and we changed the whole shipping process a lot.
Okay.
But if you add those riser blocks, then anything Pioneer sits very, very close to flush. It looks great, dude. Like I said, I don't know if I said it or not, but all the furniture that I have, all the things that I've built over the years, I find myself using that booth the most, black or white, both of them.
Oh wow. Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's easy to move and it's easy to get in and out of venues. Like those big ones, like Nick has. Man, I'm kind of like, dude. I wonder how how he must call the venues and be like, is there a way he can make sure he can get that in there? Because I mean, what does he do if he gets to an event and like he can't fit that in there? So I guess you got to have like a backup or something that you can set
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I knew that Nick had been using like a refrigerator case already with his podium.
Yeah.
So listen, it comes to the territory. There's definitely some venues he's not going to be able to use that booth in for sure.
Yeah.
My favorite material, I like using birch right now. I just found a new source for not even natural, but I don't know. This is kind of some nerdy shit, but some shot birch. And I love it's the perfect combination of weight, density. The surface is nice and smooth. It's strong enough, it's sturdy enough, and it's still pretty light. I love shot birch for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
And then back to just a couple other points, just to note, not to come off sales or anything like that, but I love Danny Mac's products. I use them. I have some Danny Mac's photo booths too. For me, the reason that I chose wood and when I was, starting this, I know Plexi Facade, who's in Jersey, who makes everything out of plexiglass. I know obviously Bun's making stuff out of aluminum, and the newer booths are out of aluminum too. And I think, did you open that trifold document that you got with your booth at all? Because there's a QR code. There's a QR code. So this is one of the biggest points, and it drives me nuts because KPO doesn't tell anybody this, but there's a QR code. If you scan that QR code, it takes you to what I call our DIY doc. And it has links to all the paint, all the products, all the poly, little paragraph blurbs and how to make repairs and stuff like that. So it's literally your own document in your hand, where those little blemishes you got from your ratchet straps, you can go and fix them yourself if you want to.
Hot damn. What about it? Yeah.
And not to talk trash, you're not doing that with, like, I have a Danny Mac's booth that one of my staff clamped an umbrella on, and it is what it is. It's done now. I can use it still, but I can't repair that. So
that's true. That's very true. Yeah, that is an advantage. And yeah, that would have been nice because I actually took, you were speaking of the 4 little blocks. I took one of those to Lowe's and I had them paint match it. So I had them like scan it with their little laser scanners or whatever. And they gave me a paint, and it's really close, but it's not exact, And I was like, well, it was just for that base plate. So I was like, nobody will notice. So I went ahead and used it. But that would have been perfect if I would have done that.
Yeah, scan that document. That document. There you go. And links to where to buy it also, right on Amazon. So click away and get it yourself. Yeah.
All right, cool, man. Cool. Well, what is the craziest like booth or like request that you've ever had, since you do custom jobs? Like, what is the wildest thing that you've been asked to do?
That's a very good question. And I'm glad that you mentioned the customs. That's really what we love. We have a website. I don't even know if you've seen our website yet, but we have some stock. We have some stock products. That groove notch is not on my website. I only sell that through KPO. They've been awesome to me over the years. So that's kind of my deal with them. On the website, we have the Groove Go, which is more of our standard podium with the inserts, with the base plates, with the refinements on the inside that we kind of leave out of the groove notch. The Groove Glide, which is our big 65-inch rolling booth, and we do groove guards, facades, and like fold up.
I was gonna say, don't forget to mention those facades are badass too. Like they look so good. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, they're cool. They're expensive though, and they're really hard to make. When you're doing all trim and molding and hiding nails and stuff like that, lots of hours go into that. People don't realize that, but my craziest request was probably recent. We got a call. We started working with the New Jersey Devils. And they had called me and they said, so we love your work. We want a couple different things. We need this one soon. We want a podium that we're going to put on. We want to be able to install it with whatever I devise on top of their Sprinter van. And they want the DJ to drive around on top of a big ass, like high roof Sprinter van.
Oh, that's
right away. I'm just like, all right, well, I'm insured, but like, shit, can we do this or what? And we came up with something really nice for them, this really cool system, and they loved it. And that was probably pretty unnerving to watch it go up there the first time and be like, yeah, it's good. It's good. Go ahead. Trust it. Have faith in it. So that was pretty crazy.
I don't have that on social media or anything.
I try to give my clients a lot of privacy. There's a video of me delivering it to them.
Okay.
On my Instagram. Timber Grooves DJ Booths Instagram. But I have I don't know. Even talking about it, I guess I don't know where the line is. Is that even legal? I don't know.
Well, dude, I feel like you should do like a pimp my DJ booth show or something, man. Like where like you're showing like all the badass stuff you build. Cause I mean, that's the best marketing right there, man. You put that shit on Instagram, you're gonna have 1,000 damn DJs. Oh, can I get one? Can I get one? How much? Here's my credit card.
That's a blessing and a curse, though.
Yeah.
It's a blessing and a curse. Yeah, and ironically, you know, I've made so many customs over so many years just to feed my family and just like for, you know, small boutique DJs who just want to have a nice product. And if you look, I think I made my Instagram like this past spring.
Yeah.
Like I just haven't been really pumping it out there, really promoting it until recently. I really only made it when I gave Nick a booth because he said he's going to make me a video. So
yeah, so you had to.
I'm like I gotta have a. But I've had a Facebook for a very long time. Facebook, my original name was just NIC Custom DJ Booths, and then once we came out with the products that the stores were selling, we decided to rebrand, and Timber Grooves was had a nice ring to it.
Yeah, for sure. Again, guys, all of his information will be in the description down below. The website, and the links and the videos that I've showed on the show today will all be down there. If you guys want some more information, make sure you go check them out, man. Like I said, I mean, there's nothing better than a custom DJ booth that will set you apart, make you look different, you know, than the 6-foot table with the facade in front of it. I mean, there's so many DJs still doing that, which is crazy to me, but you know, it is what it is. You know, we're all trying to make our little mark on the industry, and you're helping create that. So awesome, man.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. So
yeah, go ahead. I was gonna say no knocking the facades either. You know, I still rock a facade.
Well, your facades are badass. Yeah, but everybody...
even basic facades. You know, if I'm doing a prom with 400 kids swarming me, I'm not setting up anything nice.
That's
you know
true.
I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I usually encourage my chat. I'm like, if you're going to use the facades, that's cool. But if you go on like Temu and like these Chinese websites, you can buy custom scrims for like $10, and they have thousands of designs. Like customize it a little bit so you know you don't look like everybody else who has the Rockville facade or the Amazon facade for $100. You know, like come on, man, like spice it up a little bit. But yeah. So how do you mass produce these things? So, like, how are you like when like KPO orders some? Like, how do you have like a team, or like are you doing these all yourself?
No.
Okay.
I do. When I say I do a ton, I spend tons and tons and tons of hours. I'm surprised I don't have like paint on my forehead. I'm like looking at my watch in my studio, getting stuff done. But yeah, my partner has a major shop. You know, his name is Dave. Really nice guy. He was actually he was a high school. Oh, it's my man, DJ Tasso. What's up, brother?
Yeah, well, thank you for joining, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I think he's new to the chat. Every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m., we got cool guests like this coming on the show. Make sure you're here. The #1 DJ live stream on YouTube.
Appreciate you. Yeah, Tasso's one of the premier Greek DJs in the country, I would say.
Badass.
And that folding facade happened to be for him. Everyone that asked me for it, but it's for him anyway.
Nice.
But yeah, you know, so when we have the notches, we pump those out.
Okay.
So there's 5 of us. We'll meet at a wood shop. We'll haul in a bunch of plywood. We'll bang it all out. Everyone has a job. It's kind of like an assembly line. I will say that all of the finishing ends up right here in my house, right here. All of the finishing, all of the painting, all the priming, all the, you know, again, if you go up and down my Instagram, you'll see these outdoor shots of me adding wood filler with my hands and sanding and painting and stuff like that. The cutting, the assembling, the middle stages, the wood filling, the priming, that stuff is pretty easy to do. When you get to the finish, that's the really, really hard part. That's the part where, again, not to like compete, but I love watching booth makers, you know, especially after they've talked trash about my products and how easy they are to make. I love to watch them build it and watch them, oh, look at the progress I made today. And that's great. Let's see how it comes out.
Yeah.
And at the end, not to, you know, again, not to be, you know, petty or anything like that, but.
Yeah. No, I know it's tough. Yeah, that's why I said you did the hard part. All I did was add some wheels and a little bottom plate, and then put my stuff in it. So yeah, I mean, I respect that for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, the groove notch and then the groove go. The groove glide, the rolling booth. Those are booths that we sold for a long time that we have templates for.
Okay.
So those I can have people help me with, pump them out. The customs are the most fun for me, but they're definitely the hardest. I don't use a CNC. Everything's by hand. Sorry, I'm just answering the chat here.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah. You're actually the first guest. This is my 3rd season. You're the first guest that's noticed those and answered them like right away. That's crazy.
Listen, attention to detail, man. That's
you're on it. Yeah, you're on it.
Yeah. But yeah, so my team will help me a lot. Like I can drop wood off and walk away, and they can cut. That's the hard part, is getting the cuts exactly right so that when you assemble it, everything is perfect.
Yeah.
That's the hard part, and then the finishing is the hard part. So those two products we can build in the shop. The customs always come home with me because I make mistakes. I got to look at them, figure out a new concept. You know, back to Nick's booth. Nick's booth, I'm so glad he posted that. But the intricacies, the interior of that booth, the way that everything kind of comes together, and the way that I was able to get all the things that he needs inside of that booth that's probably what I'm most proud of. The aesthetic is great also.
For sure.
You know, but that gets tricky. A lot of times I'll spend like an hour just like sitting there in front of a project, just looking at it, trying to think of what the next step's going to be. And that stuff, yeah, I keep that stuff at home with me.
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah. Well, I was gonna ask you, yeah, what booth are you most proud of? You kind of just answered it there, but yeah, I mean, yeah. So what are you most proud of as far as all these custom jobs and everything like that? I mean, I think, you know, it's pretty incredible what you did. I mean,
I'm most proud of the notch. I think it's genius.
Yeah,
I really truly do. I think that the concept is, you know, I looked into getting a utility patent. It was very expensive, and I've watched many companies, like especially these lighting companies, they just kind of take the other product and they just change one little tiny thing about it. But I think it's a genius product. I really truly do. I think I believe in it. Again, I'm not just making them to sell. I make them and I use them.
Yeah.
And that's the one that I keep on reaching for, you know? So I'm very proud of that. There's a couple things coming out, a couple customs that I'll have out by, you know, very early fall, and I'll post when I do that are also really cool. I'm integrating some strip lighting now. My main project for the Devils is going to be something else, you know, a little bit crazy. So
dope, man.
Yeah, but you know, it's all gratifying. The notch I'm probably the most proud of, but anything I send out, when I see somebody use it and they first post about it, that's awesome. You know, I remember it when it was just this raw sheet of wood, and now this person's out there making thousands of dollars using it, you know, and that's great. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely gratifying for sure. That's so cool. So what do you what is normally winning out there, the black or the white booths? I mean, which one do y'all sell more of, or which one you got more demand for?
50-50.
Really?
Black is more popular this year.
Wow.
And people follow trends. You know, people see Nick with a black booth, and for the next couple of months, everyone wants black. Black is definitely, I feel, you know, right now anyway, it's the trend, because white was the trend for so long, and everyone's trying to be different, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you have a black booth, right?
Yeah. So, well, I got the black one because I had the white Danny Mac. So I was like, well, I want something different, you know? Yeah. And then I have the white reception desk. And so my partner, Danny, bought a black one. And so,
we may or may not be coming out with some flavors.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's so funny you mentioned that. So I told my wife, I said, hey, Kelly, I'm having Nick on from Timber Groove's DJ booth. And I said, think of a funny question that you could ask him, you know, coming from a girl from your side, you know? And she's like, does it come in pink? And I was like, oh my God. I was like, well, he makes custom booths. I was like, yeah, if you want one in pink, I can get him to make you one.
No, well, the next iteration of the Groove Notch, it's designed to be a similar concept, but have a different look, a different aesthetic. Now that there are, you know, a bunch of other options in the market that I created, that entry level market, you know.
Yeah.
You go to that market now, you have at least 3. I think there's 3 total, including mine, that are very cheap.
Yeah.
And all pretty much look the same for the most part. So I'm going to deviate, and we're going to come up with something else to stand out and still keep it relatively cost effective.
Oh, dude, I'm excited. What will it fit well, you don't have to range 12s and a range 72?
No.
Okay. No. Damn it, man.
But listen, call me for something. Listen, you know, I take care of my people. You give me a call for something custom. I'm swamped through the summer. I'm probably going to close in August, take some family time.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm swamped. I try to do 3 or 4 customs a month max, along with the small booths. It's a ton.
Wow, 3 or 4 a month is wild. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Man.
It's a lot.
Yeah, you were not fucking around, man. I'm like, damn, I feel lazy now. I feel like shit. I gotta get to work.
You're doing your thing out here, man.
Oh man,
you're doing your thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. I spend so much time on all this internet stuff, man. Where do you think DJ booths go from here? Like, I know you got something new coming out August, so I can't wait to check that out. Where do you don't have to reveal anything crazy, but like, what do you think? Like, I mean, I was thinking like the only thing they can really do is get, you know, wireless or get more like interactive. Cause I was thinking, you know, like the bride, like doing what she was doing, but like, I don't know how you guys could like, do that? I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
No, I honestly don't know yet. You know,
Yeah.
it all depends. It all depends on the gear that comes out and how gear changes. Obviously, you know, like I said, coming out with the new thing, it's going to be kind of like a hint at some older stuff, but also, like I said, a new aesthetic, a new direction. And that's a great question, man. I'm always thinking of that question all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Nuno says, have you considered a walnut veneer booth?
I don't work with veneers. No.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Southern Comfort says, do you still DJ? Yeah, I believe you
said,
yeah. So you're DJing and building booths.
But this year I would say I've taken my foot off the gas a lot with my DJ company. As a DJ, I'm on Instagram for anyone interested at NIC_ENT. Company's called NIC Entertainment. Same thing, NICentertainment.com. And if you look at my site, it's great, but I haven't really posted much. I haven't really added any new portfolios or anything like that. Probably did 20 proms, you know, busy all summer, nonstop, all different events, corporate events, wedding events. But the moment I get home, I'm no longer doing DJ marketing the same way that I was. And I am, you know what it is? I love to stay home and wave at my kid. She comes to the window, get to wave at her. Well, turn off my saw real quick. Hey, what's up, girl? You know?
Yeah.
And it's great. It's great to work from home and see my family as often as I want. And, you know, like I said, I can stop working at whatever time this is, have this cool interview, when we're done, go right back to work. And it's pretty good income just from my pajamas in my house, you know?
Well, you're living the dream, man. You're living the dream. You're doing it. You're doing it big. You're doing it the right way. And, we can tell, man. Like I said, I can tell. You can tell like the love he puts into it. When you get the product, it really is a nice product. All the edges are smooth. There's no splinters sticking out anywhere. Nothing crazy. Like, I mean, it really feels like something that's like mass produced from a big company or whatever. It doesn't feel like somebody building it at their house. It's crazy that you said
nice
that.
Of you. That's nice of you. And just to reiterate, or just to kind of build off of that, just to make sure people who buy that booth understand. So to keep that cost low, the inside of that booth is actually not as refined as our other products. So it's refined, it's painted.
Yeah.
You know, and when that booth first came out, that's why from Utah, that's why I actually asked Jared, he was going to do a review video. I asked him to mention that specifically and to take some close-ups of the inside of the booth, the part that nobody sees but the DJ. You know, I could definitely make the inside of the groove notch look just like the outside, but then you'll be paying $500 or $600 more for that.
Yeah, it would take a lot more labor. Yeah, no doubt. I didn't feel like it was like bad or anything. I mean, yeah, it's like it's not as smooth or whatever, but like I didn't care. I'm like, that's the inside. Nobody's gonna like, you know, see that or mess with it. And I don't even touch it. You know, once everything's in there, you don't ever even mess with it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when we were developing it, I was sitting with Tom. Tom's the owner at KPO. And you know, he brought up a good concept, and he said, you know, you ever buy anything from IKEA? And I was like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, well, the owner of IKEA, his whole MO is they don't finish anything that the buyer doesn't see. So if you have IKEA drawers or shelves, you look underneath, and the bottom of it's particle board. It's not even painted. You know, nothing on it. So
yeah,
shit. If IKEA can do it, then fucking A. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it works great. Yeah. Let me see here. Looks like my chat. Is my chat not working again? I see D-Main posted and it's not in my, damn it, man. These damn OBS, man, I'm telling you, this shit right here is like, I'm just a damn DJ, guys. You guys know in my chat, you guys know. But yeah, DJ Southern Cover says, keep rocking, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, so what do you think is, what are some trends that like you see in the industry and some that you hope dies?
You know, I just feel like post-COVID, the DJ industry, COVID was great for the DJ industry, and technology's been great for the DJ industry. I just wish that DJs would stop trying to look like what they think they're supposed to look like.
Right.
And I assume I may hurt some feelings saying that. I don't want to, and I get it. There's a standard, and everyone's trying to meet that standard. But everyone wants the same tubes and the same, you know, the same columns and the same podium. You know, that's one of the reasons we made the Groove Notch. We knew that it would sell a lot. And like, I want to encourage or put a challenge out there to just encourage some creativity, you know?
Yeah.
Like even if you're using a facade, you don't even have to have a dope piece of DJ furniture. So I hope that more and more people become leaders and fewer people remain followers moving forward. I think that's, you know, that's very important, you know, setting trends, coming up with new things, and not trying to just get the same thing that they've seen everybody else have, to try to kind of meet that bar, you know, raise that bar, go above it, come up with something else, buy new gear that you're not sure about, that nobody else has, stuff like that.
Dope, man. Dope. All right, Stevie Ray. Okay, looks like the chat's working now. I had it like froze on my screen or whatever. Guys, make sure y'all hit that like button. We got 45 people in here. We've had around 50 all night long. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We've only got 24 likes on the stream. What are you guys doing? Stop being lazy. If you're on your TV, scroll down with your remote, hit that little thumbs up. That will definitely help the show. Thank you guys so much. And this is how we bring in these amazing guests like this week to week. Every week, we always got somebody good teaching us, letting us learn, and all these good things. Stevie Ray says, Nick, I always had the idea of a wood facade where you can mount a table like the Rockville booths with the metal mesh, but nicer and more custom. Interesting.
Yeah, give us a call, man. We've made a bunch like that.
Yeah, so he does custom jobs, guys. By the way, like I said, his information will be in the description down below, his website and his social medias and all that stuff. So make sure you click on those links, follow him, hit him up on Instant Messenger or whatever. He always got back to me right away. So yeah, guys, he's there for the taking. You guys, you know, before he gets too popular, you know, where he can't answer you guys, don't worry. You got to get to him now. If you have any questions, put them in the chat, guys. Put them in the chat, and I will get to them. It is working now. So
yeah, not to toot our horn. We're definitely booked through the summer.
Yeah.
My next build opening would be early September.
Okay.
For customs start at 2,000 and go up.
Okay.
And to start any build, we require a 50% retainer and then 50% due on delivery.
Okay. Yeah. Well, 2,000 is not bad. I mean, shit, it's 3,000 just for some standard columns. So there you go. And then you get something that nobody else has. You know, that's
right. Well, again,
yeah.
Just to reiterate, 2,000 is starting.
Right. Yeah.
So, and it goes up from there. But yeah, man, you know, for sure, give us a call. Stevie Ray. I think I met you, Stevie Ray. Were you at KPO DJ last year? I think Stevie, if he's the same guy I'm thinking of, he almost bought the very, very first ever Groove Notch sale, but he did not.
Nice.
When all is said and done, maybe it's the wrong person. I saw one other thing pop up there, then it disappeared.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just clicking on the chat to make sure I know where I'm at. What's going on, JTM? Thank you for stopping in, man. Appreciate you. DJ Seller covered. I can build a booth for anyone interested, especially in Texas. All right, cool, man. There you go. We got another custom guy in the chat. Let's go. Southern Comfort, man. You're gonna have to hit me up, man. We might have to chat, dude. You know, because you're not too far from me, so we'll have to chat.
Yeah, I would always encourage local, man. Shipping is such a headache.
Yeah, for sure.
Everything is wood. It's like anybody ever bought an RCF wooden speaker, like it's 50-50. You're gonna get that thing intact. It's really hard to ship wood. And you got UPS throwing things down the. Is this the guy that made the Timber Groove? Well, yeah, I made the company called Timber Groove. Yeah. Everyone, yes. The booth you're thinking of is called the Groove Notch, and we make that booth. Timber Grooves makes that booth. Yes.
The Groove Notch. That's the one I have, and the one Jared from JDJ Utah, whatever. Yeah, he has that one as well. Again, we showed it earlier in the stream. I know you're checking in late here. Make sure you go back and watch the first hour of the show. It was a banger, guys. It was a banger. We talked all about BASSBOSS speakers. We talked about the DJ booths. I did not get to the new both lights that just released. We ran out of time, but maybe we'll get to that next week. Didn't they see the Spider Watch? Oh, they're still talking about the both lights in here. Team Facade, because I spend all my money on speakers. I feel you, brother. I feel you, man. You guys know. My wife knows, you know, but I'm crazy. Every dollar I make DJing, I just put it back into gear and my show. So that's how I'm building this thing here. So, and it's going great, man. It's going great. Let's see. Definitely ain't nothing wrong with a facade. Use what you got. Yeah, exactly.
I love facades, man. I love them. I downstairs I have a stack of like 10 different facades. I made a couple of them, but I got the plexi, I got the black shiny, I got the black fabric. You know what I love about a facade? You can hide subs behind a fabric facade. No one's ever gonna know, and the sound can come through fabric. So I still have fabric facades, man. I use them all the time.
Hell yeah.
And whoever this is has a great point. Whatever the couple prefers. Yo, clients want options, everybody.
Yeah.
Clients look at my website. Again, it's a different website, my DJ booth and my actual DJ website. DJ website is nicentertainment.com. They love looking at my DJ booth section, and they can choose from like 10 different booths, and they absolutely love it. You know, and people that call me, they want to have everything installed into one booth, a lot of times I try to talk them out of that, because what if your client doesn't want that style? What if you have 10 grand of your gear in a white booth, white modern booth, and your client's getting married at a rustic barn and they don't want this white modern booth? So food for thought.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. I wrote that down. Nick, you said nickent.com.
Yes,
I'm gonna,
sir.
okay, I'll put that in the description.
Yeah, NICentertainment.com. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll put that in
the Instagram. I got whatever. I'm cool with the Timber Group. The Instagram is NIC_ENT, and that's more current than the website. But
all right, good. Instagram, okay. Yeah, all right, guys. Let's see. D Main says, awesome guest pool. I had my eyes on his booth for a while. One day. All right, man. Keep hustling, man. Keep hustling and hit him up. Make sure you get a custom one, man. I want to see some custom stuff out there, man. I want to see it. It's just that's just so cool to me. You got to think of something special and stand out.
Scroll up and on my Instagram. We just gave some really cool podium, different kind of podium to XL Live. His name is Jason. They're like a band. They're like a band DJ hybrid. So one of my more recent reels that I shared is his reel, actually promoting his new podium. Dope podium. Put some LED lighting in it. The date at KPO is August 6th. KPO is having every year, man. If you don't shop there, I don't work there except for selling my booths, but just an awesome store, great prices, great people. I've shopped there forever, and that's the reason they're selling my things now, is because I've established a relationship with them. Every year, KPO does a pre DJX little barbecue thing, and it's usually like the Thursday before DJX. So it's going to be Thursday this year, August 6th.
Okay.
If you're local to New Jersey, it's free, man. They're going to have a little speaker shootout. They've got some vendors there doing some deals. Like I said, I'm planning to reveal two new iterations of the Groove Notch.
Hot damn.
Check it out if you're in Jersey. Yeah, it's a real cool thing.
Yeah, we have quite a few guys. I know Kevin Sounds is in New Jersey area. I know we got a few guys that watch the show that are in that area. So guys, man, make sure y'all go back, check this out, and get the information and go represent and tell them James King sent you. King's Court, baby. The King's Court family is there. Tell them, man. Tell them. We got to keep spreading the word, man, so that we can keep getting badass guests like this on the show. I was talking about it in the first hour. I would love to have David Lee from BASSBOSS. That guy is like a mad scientist. I'd love to have him on the show. That would be fun. And yeah, we've had a lot of incredible guests so far. And the DJ industry is it's crazy, man. It's like a lot more like of a family than I thought. At the beginning, I thought it was going to be more gatekeeping and all that, but I came from like a movie channel prior to making my DJ channel, and it's a totally different culture. So I love it. Yeah.
I feel like COVID was great for DJs. I feel like COVID hit and everyone was streaming and started patting each other on the back, lifting each other up. And dude, I love that. I had the time of my life. This is actually what I used to stream with in COVID. This little thing right here.
Hell yeah.
The camera a little bit, but this is my little streamer from COVID. I got my records.
Oh,
I got my whole little all built, all streaming stuff.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I gotta blow the dust off it, but I had the time of my life on this thing, man. COVID was awesome, and then all these communities came about, all these new Facebook groups, and
yeah, for sure. What's up?
Not to be insensitive. One of the great things about COVID,
Yeah, no doubt. Thank you. What's up, Dugout? Thank you for stopping in, man. Appreciate you. I've been there, but would have loved to check it out. Mikey Mike's in the house. What's up, Mikey Mike? Thank you for joining in. DJ Tasso, the future is options. If you only offer one option, you're limiting your potential and appeal. Agreed. 100%. D-Main followed your Instagram. Facades are cool as long as you don't do any outside windy event. Well, if you get one of his facades, it's going to take one hell of a hurricane to blow that thing down. That's for sure.
You got to get creative, man. I've been outside with standard facades too. Get a little shoelace, tie it to something, anchor it somehow. But yeah, wins a bitch with a facade for sure.
For sure. 52 people in here watching tonight. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Hit that like button. We don't even have 30 likes yet. What are y'all doing? What are you doing? This is the like button, all right? You see this? You take your mouse and you go, psh, psh. That's all you got to do, all right? That's all you got to do to support the show. Or you can send a super chat or hit that join button, become a member. Again, I'll have a new video dropping in my membership section. I always mess that up this weekend on a new gig log. Make sure you guys join the channel. Hit and support the channel. Keep it ad-free for everybody in the future. Thank you guys so much for supporting and for helping me book amazing guests like we have here tonight. The guys at KPO are awesome. They spoke highly of you, Nick. All right. D-Main's a fan of KPO.
Word.
By the way, how did you link up with KPO and how did you like get that deal going?
So listen, man, I've been shopping there for a long ass time.
Yeah.
KPO, I used to go to the owner's house and he'd bring stuff home for me. I'd buy it and go get it from his house. And then they were far away from me. I was in Bergen County near the George Washington Bridge, a little town called Leonia. They were in Lake Hopatcong. And I would go out there, buy stuff, great deals. And it's kind of like the perfect storm. I moved out to Western New Jersey. They actually moved to Byram. And they're kind of like on my way home now. So like I'm stopping in there to pick stuff up. You know, first name basis after shopping there for 10 years or more.
Nice.
And more of my clients were going in there to buy things for booths that I was building for them. And they were talking about that. And I'd show up to the store to pick something up. And, you know, the owner, Tom, really cool dude. He noticed he'd come out of his office and start talking a little more and more. And then, you know, one day he finally asked if I'd want to leave some booths there. We did a little trial, you know, I came through on my end and upheld, you know, their expectations. And we like I said, I took a lot of their insights to revise to come up with the groove notch.
Nice.
You know,
Okay.
Bundles, you know, all the ape coins. Again, I'm not trying to come on here and toot my own horn, but none of the other new booths have anything like that. There's no implementation of the coins. Coins are awesome if you don't use them, or whatever the Pros moon dots are.
Yeah.
Awesome, powerful little lights. You know, you don't got to worry about people kicking them or placing them down, and somebody kicks one into your booth and you got a little chip if it's on the floor or something like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, that was a lot of that came from Tom. Tom wanted to know KPO. They wanted to know how we can implement some ape coins, and you know, some of the revisions from when we first released the prototypes to where we're at now. A lot of that's insight on their end, you know.
Yeah, I love that fact. You know, I was digging through all my DJ gear, and I ended up finding I had 5 coins like in my gear. So I put one in the front and 2 on the sides because my little power strip only had 3 USB plugs. And it looked badass, dude. At night when it was dark and we were rolling that booth out and it was beating to the music, like it was badass, dude.
Yeah,
so that was a cool upgrade.
Yeah, the ape interface is awesome. It's so easy, you know. And again, I'm an old DJ now. I turned 45 in September. I'm an old ass DJ, and I've used everything. I've done DMX programming for years. I actually only came across ape like maybe 3 years ago. Dude, it's just so simple. It's so worth it. Yeah. Yeah,
and it really makes the booth look awesome. Like, I mean, it almost gives it like an underglow, like back in the day when we were putting underglow kits on our cars and stuff. Like, it makes it look badass.
That's right. Exactly right. Yeah, for real.
See, Southern Comfort says, do you build road cases for your booths?
Yeah, they're expensive, but yes.
Right. Yeah.
Road cases are often more than the booth.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Materials add up quick for road cases.
Can you post his website in the chat? One of the mods, can y'all please go and post his website in the chat? Stevie Ray says, can you skip me? I answered Nick. It was me. I don't know what he means.
That was you, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know, Stevie, I saved that base. The one you were going to buy was a little bit shorter. I actually still have that base somewhere if you ever change your mind.
Oh, by the way of saying that, so I had to shorten my base by like 3 inches because I had, you know, I raised it up on that platform. Right. And it was easy to do. I just made a line, you know, cut it all off and it fit right back into the little spot it was supposed to go into. So again, guys, it's super easy to modify as well if you need to. You know, it's simple wood. So I just had a battery powered circular saw, made me a line, went across, and it fit right back into the position like it was supposed to, like it was built that way. And yeah.
The reason the height is what it is. Does your booth has the internal brackets, like the internal wooden blocks on left and right? Yeah, it does, right? So it can only be as tall as what can fit in between those two things.
Yeah.
And it can obviously go shorter. I'm 6'6", by the way.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I wanted to get that thing as tall as I could.
Yeah. So I'm like 5'11" and a half on a good day. And once I put it on that platform, I was playing with it. And my wife's like, why are you like DJing at your nipples? And I'm
a little too tall. Yeah.
I was like, you got a good point. And I was like, literally the bride that I'm taking this to, she's probably shorter than me. So I was like, I'm going to have to shorten this bad boy. So yeah, I cut about 3 inches off of it and it was perfect for me. And it was a little tall for her. But again, you know, she didn't care, you know, it was for the Instagram anyway. It was for the moment, you know. And
Nice.
she loved it, man.
Dude, it looked great, man. It looked great. I love that video. It looked awesome.
Well, it sucks because like I only feel like I suck at doing gig logs. I've told my chat 100 times, like I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing. I don't want to be clicking cameras and this and that. So I had turned on my I have the DJI Osmo 360. I turned it on and it ran for like 20 or 30 minutes and then it overheated and turned off and I didn't know it. And so I thought it was going all night while I was DJing, you know, and then I looked, I'm like, son of a bitch, this thing's been off. And but it got that first, you know, it got the first clip, which was, I was like, thank God I got something. And
yeah,
you got
the most important part.
Yeah, and it was the first time, so she really freaked out. You know, she was like, "Oh my God," you know, and she was like yelling, "Where's my fiance? Where's my fiance?" And it was such a great moment. Nick Nicer with another 10 gifted memberships. Let's go. Let's go. Give me a hell yeah. Stone Cold's in here. Give me a hell yeah. J-Tech posted the website in the chat, guys. If you're interested, click on that link. Make sure you go check out all his booths. We got about 10 more minutes with Nick. If you have any questions, make sure you put them in the chat. We've got lots of emojis in here. Thank you guys so much, man. Fire show, guys. Thank y'all for coming tonight. Almost 52 people in here. Thank you guys so much. Again, every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m., we're bringing on amazing guests like Nick. We've had Mackie in here. We've had Rockville in here. We've had a lot of different, as far as like brands and people in the industry goes. And we've had amazing DJs in here like DJ Barr and DJ Rachel. So guys, make sure you're tuning in every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. #1 DJ live stream on YouTube. I'm going to keep saying it. And yeah, man, let's keep building this thing, man. Let's keep building this thing. Keep encouraging guys like Nick in our industry. He's pushing us forward. He's making us he is making us more money by us being able to do what we do. That's how people say, okay, I'm going to pay this guy $2,000 or $2,500 instead of paying this guy $500. This is what separates you right here.
I never thought of it like that, but I like that. That's a good little.
You can clip that.
I'm going to quote you. I did my website. No,
yes, sir. Go ahead, man. It's the truth. I mean, it really is. Like, when brides are like, oh, I don't know, and I'm like, yep, check this out. And I'm like, wireless DJ booth, you DJ, and they're like, hell yeah, let's go. You know, I mean, that's what it's all about, man. It's creating those moments. They want the Instagram reels, you know, that's what they want, and that's what it's all about. All right, let's see. DJ Geo, I use zip ties if I'm outside with a facade. Yeah, zip tie. How are you zip tying to the grass or to the ground? Let's see. Shit, I'm gonna be 61 on Saturday. Yeah, we're all getting old, man. We're all getting old. That's when we finally get our shit together, is when we get a little older, you know.
Takes a couple pop vertebrae real quick.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm feeling it. Let me tell you.
Nick's bringing the fire. Yes, sir. No D-Man's opposite people pay him to get their stuff.
Appreciate you.
Fire show as always. Thank you, LaRocas. What's up, man? You just checking in here late. Thank you. Again, guys, if you missed any of the show, make sure you watch the replay, but you got to be in here, man. You got to be in here live. This is where it's at in the live chat. Need to have DJ D-Main back on the show for season 5 and 6. God dang, I'm only on season 3, bro. What do we? Oh my goodness. All right, so last but not least, what advice would you give to people looking to start a business like you did out there? You know, what kind of advice would you have, whether it be booths or I even thought about like trying to get with like Chinese manufacturers and building my own column array and try to because I got a lot of ideas of like things I would want in a column array. But yeah, man, what would your advice be if you're trying to be a hustler like you and entrepreneur?
Yo, before I answer, I think you got the answers about the future, my man. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Next show for you should start with somebody interviewing your ass. Yo, starting a business is hard.
Yeah.
You know, in any business. You know, I remember the days when I was a new DJ and I was doing some gigs for free and trying to record. When you start a business, man, there's some heavy ups and downs.
Yeah.
So I guess one of the tips I would have for anybody who's starting anything is like, don't let the downs end things for you, man. You know, like there are times that I'm sitting there amidst 5 projects. They're all going to be late. I have people waiting to use a booth, you know, that I promised them, and something happened out of my control. And man, Those are some low points, dude, but got to keep going.
Yeah.
So that's my first thing. And I feel like that's like the textbook entrepreneurial story is, it wasn't always easy. And it's still not easy.
Yeah.
And then the second thing I have, it's a quote that it's a very simple quote, but preparation is your key to success. Whatever you're doing. If you're doing a wedding, if you're going out there with your gear, make sure you have backups of your backups, even the most simple shit, the most simple little cable. Take your time getting your shit squared away before you put yourself out there. Because if you put yourself out there and you're not ready to be where you think you are or where you claim to be, and you don't come through, that's going to have a big effect on you.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right, man. Well, thank you again for being on the show, man. It was awesome.
Thank you for having me.
I hope a lot of people out there get value from this. Again, all of his information will be in the description down below. I'm going to add his the things he mentioned earlier. I'll add that. So if you're watching this on the replay, make sure you click the links. Go check out his stuff, man. Support somebody who's hustling in America. We love China on this show. We love China, but we got to support our American brothers as well. He's out there hustling. He's feeding his family. He's doing it like we all want to do it, man. Become an entrepreneur. Be your own boss. You don't got some corporate overlord telling you what to do all day. And that's the American dream, man. That's really the American dream. So congrats, man. You're making it happen.
I appreciate you all. Thank you, Murph. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for having me. Fun night. I got an early trip in the morning, but I wasn't going to miss this. So thank you very much, man.
Oh, man. Thank you so much, man. That's great. That's great. Put in the good word for me. If you got anybody that you think would be great on the show, you can always email me and let me know. I would love to have anybody in the industry or any of your friends, the owner of KPO DJ, man. Let them know. Let them know what we're doing here, and I'd love to have them. And yeah, man. Thank you for being on this show again.
Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate y'all.
All righty. All right, guys. Well, another banger of a show, guys. What do y'all think? Let's go. Hit the like button. Like I said, every week we're bringing on fire guests, the #1 DJ live stream on YouTube. And once again, we've had another amazing guest, man. Like I just telling you, I don't even know sometimes how this happens. I click some buttons on the internet and shit just happens. We got an amazing group of people in the chat right now. We got D-Main and J-Tech and Nuno and Mikey Mike, and Smiley drops in at the last second. Smiley's here. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Thank you guys so much, man. Nick has been dropping the memberships to all you guys out here, man. Thank you guys so much. We got about 5 more minutes. Maybe we'll get to the both lighting stuff next week. I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me check my calendar here and let's announce. Who do we got coming next week? Let's see. Next week we have, he was in the chat here tonight. We got I Am DJ Fox coming on next week. Let's give it up. Put some emojis in the chat. I want to see the emojis. DJ Fox has an amazing YouTube channel. He'll be on the show next week. He's got all kinds of business information. If you need some help with your business, do not miss the show next week. This man is dropping fire. And I'm going to tell you right now, guess what? When I invited him on the show, his #1 thing was like, hey, bro, 2 hours. I don't think 2 hours is going to cut it. You know what I'm saying? So what did I do? Boom, next week, 3-hour King's Court extended. Let's go. 3-hour King's Court next week. We're going to have 2 hours with DJ Fox. He's going to go through all of his business ideas. He's going to provide so much value to this stream. If you miss it, you are crazy. All right. You're crazy. So there we go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Again, put it in the chat. Let's go. I see everybody in the chat. We've still got 47 people in here. Thank you guys so much, man. Each week I enjoy. This is my favorite day of the week, Wednesday. I'm telling you, hit that like button. We got 37 likes in here. We still haven't hit 40 likes yet. I need 3 more likes to hit 40 likes. Hit that little thumbs up button. Hit it now. Hit it. Al V, what's going on? Oh, yeah, in-laws hoping you would have him on. Oh, yeah, hell yeah, man. Fox is coming on next week. It's going to be a banger show. We had on Loyalty last week. Loyalty was awesome. Make sure you go check out that episode if you missed it. He dropped some fire, and he was great, man. He was great. Nuno, it's going to be in Portugal next week, so everybody put it in the chat. We're going to miss Nuno, but when I go live, it'll be like 2 in the morning for Nuno in Portugal, so, he's got the excuse. We got the giraffes in the chat. She's right back there. She's watching the show. She's keeping me in check. She knows what's going on right there. My girl. the giraffe. J-Tech dropping the jewels, 250 jewels. Let's go. I don't know if I can do 3 hours, guys. I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do it. You know what? I'm going to do it for DJ Fox. I will do it. It's going to be a banger show. 3 hours is not enough. He just did a live stream for 5 hours. I know. I'm still trying to get through that 5-hour live stream. I'm about 2 hours in. So I've been watching it on my drive to work and back home. And man, the dude is dropping a lot of fire, man. A lot of value to the DJ community. And he'll be on here next week dropping it for you guys. So make sure you guys don't miss it. He says, I will carry the show. Amen, brother. Amen. The man is a talker. He knows how to talk. So that's good, man, because I'm going to have me a double drink next week. Make sure my throat is clear. And yeah, man, it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to chop it up with him. Seems like a really cool guy. If you look at his channel, he's got a lot of great videos. And yeah, man. Woo. All right. Another fire show, guys. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Well, with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was a great show. Thank you to Nick Nystrom for dropping all the gift memberships. Didn't have any super chats tonight, but that's okay. That's all right. Nick Nystrom carried it on his back. We got an ad-free show next week, and it's going to be another banger show next week. It's going to be fun, man. And I have the next couple of weeks, I have guests already lined up, and season 3 is almost in the books, guys. I almost got season 3 completely booked out. So yeah, what can I say, man? Thank you, guys. You guys are the reason why these people keep showing up, why they are excited to be on the show, to talk to y'all. And yeah, man, I appreciate you guys so much. So with all that being said, I'm going to hit this end screen, and you guys can enjoy another about 5 minutes of my latest mix on Mixcloud. Again, that link is in the description down below if you want to follow Posh DJs or me on Mixcloud and check out that mix. And just like Kelly said, look at that. She dropped it in at the perfect time. Have a great night, everybody. I love you guys. Joe 11 with the $20 super chat.
Hell yeah.
Give me a hell yeah.
I said, give me a hell yeah!
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Thank y'all so much, man. Joe 11 coming in hot at the last minute. You guys are amazing, man. This is what I'm talking about. Thank you guys so much, man. I love each and every one of you. Hopefully one day I get to meet every one of you at a conference or somewhere or whatever. We're going to have a meetup. We're going to do something. We got to. I got to meet my family, my King's Court family. Again, I will see you guys next Wednesday, 7 p.m.
Systematic
say she low down. It's just a rumor, I don't believe them. They say she needs to slow down. The baddest thing around town. She's nothing like a girl you've ever seen before. Nothing you can compare to your neighborhood. I'm trying to find the words to describe this girl without being disrespectful.
You're in the mix with DJ James.
I watch the world float to the dark side of the moon. After all